2 minutes to to showtime, y'all. Okay, y'all can sing now. Go ahead now. Hey. Y'all can sing now. Go ahead now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Need to slide up.
Slide up?
All the way up. Need to slide up.
Actually,
Your live is on.
oh, okay. Turn it on. I'm gonna turn it on. Oh, okay.
You gotta cut it down.
I cut it all the way down. This one's kind of different.
I put my thing down, flip it in reverse. Y'all better sing it now. Y'all, we got a whole trio of this bus today. All right. Did you accept me as a friend?
Yeah, so I sent you a preference.
Uh-oh. There you go. Y'all better sing it.
They can't look. Y'all can hear it. Y'all can hear it.
Yeah, we're gonna get ready to go. We're about to be live in just a second. You got it?
So you going live on your Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm sending it to you. I'm gonna tag you now.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. You should see it right now. All right, y'all. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. But don't. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Tina Renee, right here on Soulful Discussions. It is Soulful Discussions Monday. Y'all, motivation is in the building. We got two amazing entrepreneurs that's showing out in these streets. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What's
Good.
up,
How you
y'all?
doing? How you doing? How you doing? How
They
you
still
doing?
haven't recovered from the whole weekend, okay?
Hey, I was on vacation.
You was on vacation.
I ain't nothing but work.
Like,
I done nothing but work.
you ain't done nothing but work.
Nothing but work. So yeah, I ain't had a vacation. Is
Come
my
close.
mom?
Yeah, come close. You gotta come. You gotta eat that mic.
You gotta
You
eat
got
it.
come close to
Hello?
that mic. Oh, you heard that?
Hello?
Come closer. But you got your seat all the way back that way. Come
Oh
on.
no, I don't. Hey, look, if I get you close, I'm gonna be
Get in front of the mic.
in front of the mic.
Yeah, there
Okay.
you go.
All right now.
Look, I know that's
So
right.
eat the mic, yeah.
There you do. That's what I'm like.
That's right.
I feel it. Can you
Hey,
feel it? Yeah, you good. Can you hear yourself? You guys, let me cut you up. You probably got to talk a little bit louder.
All right, let's see.
Oh, I hear you now.
Yeah, I still don't hear myself, but it's
I hear you.
Yeah, I
Y'all
hear
me?
you. We hear it. I hear both of y'all.
Okay.
Y'all, you already know it's Soulful Discussions, aka Motivational Monday, in which we're bringing two entrepreneurs that's making moves in these streets. What's going on, Sister Anetra Castleman?
What's up? What's
in the
up?
building?
What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing out there?
That's what's up. What's going on right to the right? I got Tino.
yeah.
I got it.
You
Gordon.
got it. You got it. I'm just glad to be here.
Man, I'm so excited. And y'all, as y'all know, these are minority business owners that's making moves, that got some things going on. We're gonna start with Anetra. Anetra, tell everybody who you are, where you from, and what it is that you do.
Okay, y'all. I'm Anetra Castleman. For everybody that's tuning in that don't know me, I am the mother of 10, 7 girls and 3 boys.
And she don't look like none of them.
No.
Did you get shot? Damn, baby.
I am the mother of 10, 7 girls and 3 boys. We got 2 of them here today with us. I'm a single Black mother that started out as a secretary at H&R Block 17 years ago.
Wow.
Now I own my own accounting firm,
1,
restaurant,
2,
and partial owner of a grocery store.
3. Did you hear it?
So it's been a journey. It's been a journey. I just didn't give up on my dream. I didn't give up. No matter what I went through. And I want to say this, I'm a recovering alcoholic athlete. If anybody ever sees me out, you always see me with Red Bull and water, but I don't drink. So
You do not.
Yes.
I always thought you was a little tipsy, but you told me, she said, Tina, I do not drink. I do not drink. Give me a Coke, no, Pepsi, right? Coke, a Pepsi or a Red Bull.
No Red.
Or a Red Bull.
Does it give me it?
Give me
Caffeine. That's my drink when I'm out.
Yeah.
honey, baby, and she be gone. Okay.
Wow.
What about you, Tina?
So my name is Tino Gordon. I run a company called Gordon Legacy Consulting. What we do is just pretty much help people be intentional about their legacy.
Did you say? Oop. Now, for the folks that don't know, why do I love kids in my shows? Any time one of my guests have their kids here, it's a privilege because they get to truly see the hard work of their mothers, their fathers, and truly understand what it means to leave a legacy. And you two are doing your dang on thing.
That's what it's all about.
You already know it. Y'all, before we keep going, we want to break off the news and everything else that's going on. But I want to make sure I give a shout out to all of our sponsors. Shout out to Janine Stevenson for always making way for the African Americans and minorities in our community. Thank you, sis, for what you do. Shout out to Akia Sanders, y'all. She just got engaged this weekend. I was a part of that. Baby, you are her Raven. Oh my God, it was so it was beautiful. That's all I'm gonna say. It was emotional. It was an opportunity just for us to connect as family and truly, man, that's all I'm gonna say. And then ultimately, y'all want to talk about what's going on in these streets. For the folks that don't know, 50 Cent just bought a 985,000 square foot building. He's creating a G-unit film and TV workspace. He says, "Stars, baby, listen, y'all can't keep me in a box. I am not meant to stay in a box. I'm gonna think outside of the box, create my own production company." He put this out on blast April 29th. So what's in store? Honey, I don't know. But if Tyler Perry gonna buy BET, him and Bobby Cole, and then, 50 said he gonna start his own production company. This is why I say the sky is the limit. Listen, if it's something that you want to do, only thing you have to do is put a plan in place and make it happen.
Don't give up.
There you go.
Don't give up.
There you go. So with that said, G-Unit is in the building. I'm excited, y'all. If y'all ain't excited, I don't know what you just say, hey, period.
They not in.
Okay.
Don't, why you gotta go?
All right now.
Go out there. He gonna own that thing.
Yeah.
That is mine. Can nobody take that away from you, 50? Y'all, let's continue to support him. Not only support him, support the minority businesses that's taking place inside of our community. Without them, where would we be? It's inspiration for me, and today is all about y'all. So, Anetra,
Yeah.
which one you want to talk about today? Which business? Which you want to talk about? 200? You want to talk about 200?
Lord.
Which one you want to do? What is your focus
We
for
can
today?
talk about some accounting because that is I know my restaurant is just jumping off, but accounting is so important. People need to learn how to budget and stop following exams. There's so many things I go
I
through.
did that.
Everything. I'm whoop your butt. I go through this, and I'm definitely not
Help me
gonna
out,
call nobody out, but I want my accounting firm. I've been there for so long. I started off as a secretary at H&R Block, and then my first year as a secretary, the district manager walked in after doing a shop call that I didn't know was a shop call. And we thought we were in trouble. Who answered that phone? Who was that that answered that phone? And I'm scared. I'm in the background. I'm gonna raise
Like,
my
it's me.
hand. I'm like, me. He said, everybody in here, stand up. He said, I want y'all all to come shake their hand. It's the first time I ever had 100% on the shop call.
Wow.
And it was the reception that took the phone call.
Wow.
I took the books home because we'd be so busy, and people always got a question. I was just professional, right? But they got somebody at their desk all the time, so I hate interrupting them. But they give them that quality time, that paying client to answer this question. I took all the books home and studied myself so that I could answer questions and not have to bug the associate. And we got the first 100 in 7 years on shop call.
Wow.
And he said, I don't want you working as a secretary no more. He said, you're going to be a tax professional. I'm sending you to school. I'm paying. So that's why I got my start at it. I've always loved communicating with people. I love numbers. I love cooking. That's my passion. But numbers pay the bills. So, but over the years, I've learned so much with accounting. And sometimes you got some really great customers. Other times you got some really
not so great customers.
not so great customers. Okay.
I got you.
So they put you on the phone?
They did actually. And they actually put me on the website, and they paid every single year. I traveled. I was the highest paid tax professional at H&R. People that's been there for 7 years, 8 years. I was the highest paid person there because I took the time to take the courses. You come into H&R Block, you come to somewhere to do your taxes thing, and you want somebody knowledgeable in that field. You know, and if they don't know, they gotta pass you on somebody else. The H&R Block offers all the training for free.
Wow.
You just have to be able to travel and willing to take the courses. I took everything that was available. That's why I'm here today. So eventually I went and got my CPA, so I could be a certified public accountant.
Now I gotta give you some accolades. Okay.
Okay.
Why? Is because Malaysia said something that was very earnest. She said, Tina, I sit in a room with some of my white counterparts, and I'm the only Black CPA there. And so when I think about you, sis, I'm gonna say job well done. Not only are you an African American woman, but you just doing your dang on thing. And you pride yourself on a couple things. Number one is service.
Very important, service, and doing what's right for the client and not breaking the rules while you're doing it. That's why I took all the classes to learn. I used to go up to those classes. I was like one of the only Black people in the whole room. I enjoyed being there because they teach you legal loopholes. They teach you how to come back and help your people. You know
Hey, if Trump can figure it out, I know you. You think you want to make money? We gotta figure out how to make the loopholes like everybody else, and we do it legitly. You don't get no trouble.
There's so many people out here doing so much fraudulent stuff, and people will come to my office and like, you give me that 30K. I'm like, you own a farm, or you own this, you own that? No, I can't. You need to go somewhere else that can do it. But see, now me doing that, I'm stuck with fixing all these people that went somewhere fraudulently and got their stuff messed up.
And then you
and then I'm fixing it. I don't mind doing it. But I told you again, it was wrong and don't do it. You know,
being at the doctor.
Yeah. So I it's just stuff I won't do. You know, I've been in business for 15 years on my own now. I don't want to lose my company. And something you say is struck me because what I say to them every day, what I say to everybody that knows me, I'm not doing this for me. I'm leaving a legacy for my kids. This ain't got nothing to do with me. The service I give to y'all, the stuff that I'm doing, the stuff I do in the community, I'm leaving a legacy for them. I'm gonna leave them a legacy, not problems, not bills, not selling no dinners, not selling no shirts. I'm gonna leave them a legacy.
Ooh, this is a great.
That's all I want to do. That's my only purpose of life is to leave them a legacy.
Look, she about to say, I'll be waiting for an amen, amen.
Amen.
Okay, this is a great. Don't you cry, don't you cry.
Okay.
No, I got
I stop. You're pure, Michael.
Hey, that's really the truth. That's what it's all about. Because I tell people all the time, whether you know it or not, you're gonna leave.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So it's either you're gonna be intentional about it, or it's gonna happen accidentally.
Mhm.
And you don't want it to happen accidentally.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Tino.
Yeah.
This is a great segue in regards to you because leaving legacy is huge for you. Let's tell everybody who you are, where you from, and what you got going on in the street.
Okay, so again, like I said, I just help people become more intentional about leaving legacy. And what I do that's different from most people, especially in the financial service, I want to get to know you, who you are. You know, legacy isn't just numbers on paper.
There you
It's the
go.
stories, it's the things that you do to actually affect something. So it's just figuring out where you are, where you want to go, and what impact you want to have on people. That's huge. I believe that it's all about impact over income. If you help enough people, you're gonna make the money. So just leave. My legacy is just helping enough people. I tell people as far as like my tagline, my mission is your legacy.
Yes. Yes. Now tell everybody exactly what your company is and what service you do.
So what we do is we offer life insurance, health insurance, we do some financial planning as far as getting retirement in order, we do wealth building products and plans, just a strategy to figure out, again, where you want to be. Where you want to be if you don't make it today, where you want to be if you do make it so far. You know, and then what is it going to look like for your future?
Definitely.
That's what we do.
Now, you new to rap.
Yes, I am.
You've been here for about a year.
About a year, yeah.
And you've been out here working. Working. Now, people say, like, it's so hard. It's really hard to come into Rockford and be successful. And you've been working your tail out. Let's talk about what have you been doing to get your name out.
Well, I say it's all about faith and intention. Like, I didn't really have this 12-point plan, spreadsheet or anything. I came out here and I was like, this is gonna go help people. Just figure out where is it that I could be fit in the best, and how can I serve the people? And that was pretty much it. Then meeting one person at a time and realizing that, especially in our community, we don't have a lot of people who have the knowledge that I have and then want to share it. You know, some people just go,
They want to hold on to it.
Exactly.
I like to share.
I want to share all my knowledge. Because the thing is, if I share with you, you're going to continue to share. It's going to empower our people. We can't empower our people by holding on to that that you get. You know what I'm saying? Empower the next person next to you so they can go empower somebody else and pay it forward. That's it. Our favorite model in our house, pay it forward.
Pay it forward.
And it's going, we can't rise up if we hold everything ourselves.
Now, the thing about it is, why do y'all think that so many people want to hold everything, like hold it for themselves?
They don't think there's enough out there.
Exactly. And it's enough for everybody to eat. If you look at my post on Facebook, it's more than enough for everybody to eat. I can eat, you can eat, we can all eat. It don't matter. If you share that information with somebody else, it don't matter where you go, Rockford, New York, California, Chicago, you can make it wherever you go if you have that drive. If you just don't give up, no matter what. You know, it's the Rockford, it's not hard to make. Everybody tell me you get out of Rockford. Why?
For what?
For what? I'm happy here. Everybody want me to move. Everybody will make my kids sometimes want me. I'm happy here. I'm okay here. This is where I started. I'm just going to give back to. Also, this is where I got my start at too. So yeah.
You know what made you move around?
Oh man, there was a lot. So first it was I had to get into a new environment. I was looking at my environment and I was like, I'm not growing the way I need to. And then just things started lining up. Girlfriend was out here. And I would just come visit. I would just see people out here, and I would, well, there's a big gap. There's a big gap that I fill out here. But you know, I was like, am I really gonna do it? Decided to take a leap of faith. Again, didn't have a plan to come out here. Didn't really know anybody. So just came out here, prayed, a lot of praying.
And you gotta pray before you start.
Oh yeah.
Boom, just jump out. Came up.
Then came out here and just one person at a time, just see who I could help.
Definitely.
It's been life changing. I would say that. I would have never thought about
I know.
Never thought.
It ain't like you like moving to Miami
Mhm.
or moving to Atlanta. But see, here's I said this before we started. Rockford is going to be the new Atlanta.
Getting there.
It's getting there. And I'm gonna tell you, you say you like, oh, I don't know.
Nah, I believe it.
I believe it because now we're starting to connect resources together. Now we're seeing more networking events.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing more state representatives and different
More
events and
activity
things,
and
more
state
activity.
department, yeah.
Now, mind you, I don't think I'll get there from the club aspect because we can't act right.
I agree.
Mm.
If we start
Mm.
acting right, we'll see more people and more events.
Yeah.
We don't club hop and things of that nature, but from a business standpoint, the resources, folks like Janine Stevenson, I see Maurice West,
Mhm.
Matt Simpson,
Yeah.
Tony Turner, they're truly connecting us as one.
Yeah.
And so we
Yeah.
have the same
So
amount of
indeed.
resources as our counterparts.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
right.
Definitely. So what you already know, we gave y'all the scoop. We gave y'all everything that you need, meat, potatoes. Give us a minute, because of course we're on air, so we just gotta take a quick break. And guess what? The folks I have here, baby, for me, it's just like the plugs, and they in the building. Right here, WLGB Live. All right, y'all. Huh? Man, who you telling? Y'all, I see y'all out there. Y'all better make sure y'all say hi.
Okay.
Don't be acting all funny. It's right now, y'all jumping up. Somebody looking from the outside, like I don't see you looking. Make sure y'all share this thing. Is it on your page, Tina?
Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
I'm dropping them in all these groups at the night. You don't know nothing about this. Y'all don't know nothing about this. Oh, I know y'all don't. This old school right here. Your baby calling. Mom.
Oh, hold on, man.
Oh, y'all. We about to get ready to come back in a minute.
Mhm.
Y'all, we about to come back. Y'all can ask any question y'all want. Y'all know it's fair game. It is
All
fair
right.
game. We do have a lot of the active questions if they have something. Are you comfortable with asking questions?
Yeah. Asking or answering?
Answer.
Yeah, both.
Mhm.
Okay.
I may ask a question too.
Okay. Well, you got a question?
I do have a question.
Okay, let's do it. Coming back.
Mm.
You know I got.
Also, I got no sound in this right side.
It's only one side. Come on up.
Somebody got a question for me?
You ready, huh?
Yeah, I'm ready. Look, take my name, flip it backwards, on it. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Tina Renee from WLGB Live. It is going down, yo. We got Tino Gordon in the building from Gordon Legacy Consulting. And we got my homegirl, Anetra Castleman in the Dago building. Baby, it's going down. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, I'm on fire, right? It's motivation on Monday. They best foot forward. They telling y'all all the scoop that's going on in these streets. They talking about how do we leave a legacy for our kids and our families? Baby, not just some debts and the bills, baby. Okay? And you find that out, whether it's through life insurance, being an accountant, or being a serial entrepreneur, like Anetra, baby, it is going down here. But I heard you got a question. We're gonna coming back, okay?
Yeah. So I do have a question. My
I like
question is, what do you think is keeping people from really like taking full ownership of their lives. So
They scared.
let me
Yeah.
before we get into that. So what happened was I was looking over somebody's life insurance policy, and it's something that they got through work.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of times when I talk to people, tell me, "Oh, I got an insurance policy for work."
Oh, let's talk about that.
So what happened was I met this lady Thursday. She was telling me about her son who passed away January 1st.
Mhm.
Now, in their life insurance contract, it said that in order for the company to pay out, that her son would have had to have been working the day before he passed away,
Mhm.
which was New Year's Eve. The
Mhm.
job wasn't even open.
Mhm.
Wow.
So my question is like, why do we put so much of our lives in the hands of the job and whatnot, knowing that we always say like, the job is going to do its best for the job.
Mhm.
So why do we keep putting so much of ourselves in?
I can I be honest with you? I think, and I'm gonna say from this standpoint, is most people don't think about life insurance as being something that is important. Because the only thing they think about is their disposable income.
Mhm.
How can they feed themselves from day to day? Now, mind you, professionals like us, we know that when you leave a job,
Yeah.
what happens to your insurance policy?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you either gonna pay a higher premium for it, or number one, it's gonna go away.
Yeah.
So then you're left without insurance. People put all that money into the dang on companies. Oh, I'm gonna have $400,000 worth of insurance. But when you leave it, what do you have? Nothing. And so I think for resources, knowledge of truly that you need to have insurance outside of your company is something that we really need to talk about. But here's the next thing. We don't talk about that early enough because by the time they're 50 and 60 years old, they're already on meds, they're on all those things. So their rates are a lot higher.
Yeah.
So if I would have known about that when I was 20 years old, baby, I'd probably be rich because you can make money off life insurance.
Yeah.
Tons.
Because guess what? Our counterparts do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, sure.
They do.
Sure.
They really, really do. And it's crazy that I didn't have insurance for a long time ago.
Yeah.
In the last 12 months, you guys, we lost 12 family members. And
Yes.
God rest her soul. My sister just died 2 days ago.
Oh,
So I
wow.
don't know if you guys noticed on my Facebook page,
No.
my sister April, they found her in her apartment in her bed, sleep dead a few days ago.
Wow.
So this is just after I just lost my husband. What? It's been almost a year.
It's been almost a year.
Almost a year. It felt like it was yesterday after it died, but it was July 30th,
July
last
30th.
year. And so his father before that, and my niece, and both my brothers, and so 12 deaths in 12 months is a lot. And I never thought about life insurance as much as I have in the last year.
Yeah.
I didn't have it. I gotta tell the truth. I didn't have it. I got car insurance. I got house insurance. I got business insurance. I got all kinds of insurance, except for life insurance.
That's crazy.
We don't think we're gonna die.
Yeah.
We don't think you're gonna die, but it's the fact that even if you don't die, like your car insurance isn't gonna pay you. You don't get into an accident.
Exactly.
Your life insurance could pay you even if you don't die.
I just recently got life insurance, y'all, because I've had so many deaths in my family. And I'm 50. Okay, just so y'all know, I'm almost
You
50.
know, like that. Every time I tell him something, he look at me like she would have borrowed somebody's kids. She got 6 kids, she would borrow kids and everything.
7 girls and 3 boys. But I did, you don't think about dying until it's too late, And I lost so many different family members. So people, a lot of them, half of them didn't have insurance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm making sure I got life insurance. I honestly, as an entrepreneur, I own different businesses, do different stuff, and my hands are in so many different things, did not have life insurance. I was ignorant and thought that, it's going to be okay.
You didn't even have it to build your business.
Not life insurance, no.
No, it's so, see, this is exactly what my auntie Eva said. She said, there is no knowledge. Because when you think about it, okay, should I pay for this life insurance? You don't think about saying, I'm not going to pay this car note because you need a car note. That's a requirement. You're not going to think about healthcare because that's a requirement. And I think like if we start putting requirements on life insurance, then we don't have to worry about GoFundMe. We don't have to worry about families coming together to make sure that we pay for this insurance when somebody died. Now, mind you, as a family, we always gonna make it happen, right?
Yeah.
But what if that burden of proof, what if that burden wasn't placed on your family members and we could just love you unconditionally?
That's my fear, because I've had that burden on me so
many
many
times.
times in last year. I don't want to place that burden on nobody else. I don't want them to have to do nothing but say, here's a life insurance policy. I want them to come read a wheel.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want them to come together, so we got to sell plates to make this very much. I don't want that to happen. So I'm taking steps. Now I've gotten some life insurance policies. I got 2 now. I don't know if they're very good. That's the first one I saw, I was scared, right? So I got maybe I got a good advisor right there. It's like I got a connection right here, like God sent me here today because my sister just passed a couple days ago.
It's there.
It's there.
It's there.
It's there.
And it's moments like this. You always tell people connections always happen.
Yeah.
This is the beauty of Soulful discussion. Connection is
Yes,
it's the connection piece. And sometimes God will place people right in front of you so that they can help you.
Yeah.
And if you think about where we are with Soulful discussions, y'all, if you got something going on in these streets and you want to be a part of the show, please don't wait for me to knock on your door. Knock on my door, because y'all, it be hard in these streets. So you got an event going on, you got a business, you want us to shout it out for you. You got an event coming up. I want to make sure y'all know that we are here to support you. We've been doing it for 6 years strong. 6 years strong, connecting people with resources. So with that said, email us at soulfuldiscussions@gmail.com. Again, for the people in the back that need me to read it slowly, soulfuldiscussions@gmail.com. Baby, it's prompt. You can join. I'm not even gonna question you. My only ask is that you know your business and love your business as much as I do. You get me?
Yeah, it's an act of love.
It's an act of love.
It is an act of love.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So you do life insurance. What else?
Life insurance, Medicare. One of the things that I'm really passionate about right now, especially with entrepreneurs, is just showing them how to use their policies to build their business.
Yes.
Like a lot of people don't know Disney, McDonald's, Ford.
Yes.
Who else? I mean, so many people, there's so many businesses that were started.
Waka Flocka talked about how he used the insurance to pay for his business corporation.
Yeah.
Look.
A lot of people don't know how to do that.
I know.
I don't either.
One of the main thing I tell people is you can build wealth with money people already have. You don't need to be a billionaire to start with. You just need to plant a seed. That's how a tree grows.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, somebody just said, I just learned the difference between a term and a whole life insurance and the benefits of each one. So for the folks that's out there, I'm pretty sure, can you help me out with that? Make sure we explain it right. What's the difference between term insurance, and then what's the difference between whole life? Because they serve different purposes.
They do.
And guess what? Both are good for the use that you need it. So let's talk about it. What's the difference between them?
Yeah, so term insurance is only going to last for a set amount of time. It's only going to last for term. I used to tell people term ain't term. Kind of like a president, when it's on the office, they only in the office for a term, whether that's 4 years or 8 years. So with the term policy, you can set it for 5 years, you can set it for 10 years, usually up to 30 years. And it's just going to cover you for what if.
Yeah.
You know, what if I died during this time, during this term, which is cool, but to be honest, it's really only 2 to 4% of the term policies that actually pay out. Because most people outlive them. So I asked them, what are you gonna do if you live? Okay, you got it if you died, but what are you gonna do if you live? For example, I was looking at somebody's policy that had a term policy. It was a decent policy, but they're young, healthy. I'm like, you may outlive this.
Yeah.
Did you get it set up so that you can get all your money back? Now it doesn't cost you anything. Put all that money into it, you get all that money back at the end of the term.
There you go.
There you go. Now you got a check.
There you go.
A big check for just living. What you gonna do with it now?
Definitely. And whole life.
Whole life. Whole life is good for your whole life. I think so. It's usually good up until age 120. So what happens at that time? The policy, what is called matures. When the policy matures, they just pretty much cut you a check. So whole life is good for those cash values. Well, that's the money inside the policy that you can use to do
whatever it is.
Whatever you want. But I tell people, be smart about that. Put it into something that's gonna make it grow. You want your money to go to work. If it's just sitting around doing nothing, kind of like money at the bank. You know, it's not gonna be too good for you. Like the bank is gonna give you what? 0.01%.
You ain't making no money.
Not making no money.
You got the money to make
no money. Oh man, I can tell you how the bank's actually robbed. That's
a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Anetra, Tanya and Marie said, Anetra, you heard me joking about GoFundMe the very thing.
We're not gonna do no GoFundMe.
We're not gonna do no GoFundMe. Say no
Yes, we're doing
GoFundMe.
insurance today. We got hooked up right here in the building.
Okay.
And it's gonna hook us up. It's gonna help us today.
Y'all look who's doing it. Hey, Malaysia.
Hey, y'all.
Malaysia been working the hell up push y'all. Okay.
I had to cut some points here, but I'm
Hey. Malaysia's a good thing. We talked about the importance of term and whole life insurance. And most people don't know when it comes down to term, like once you get to the point of maturity, you're gonna have to convert it. And your rates may be 2 to 3, 4 times of what you think. It's gonna skyrocket. Because by that time it's looking at your current age that you are, baby, you're gonna be out some money.
Turn 70, it goes up every year.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Y'all, listen, the average, they said the lifespan now is up to 70 something.
The average lifespan for is in the 80s going into 90s,
Let me
but like
tell
I said, they raised the age limit used to go to age 100. Now it goes up to 120 because people live longer.
Listen, if I get to 80 something, 89, y'all just let me go. Please don't. Because I know my age hurt me.
I don't know. I
No,
got
let me tell
age.
you see my body now, these are extra coupons and everything. I'm not gonna
I'm gonna give my
120. Let me hold on. Quiet. 70. You already know what it is. This is your different day revelation video. And we got Anetra, Castleman, and Tino, y'all. You already know what it is. It's right here on Soulful Stuff. We bring nothing but the heat of these streets. And the folks that's truly making moves, y'all. Without them, what would we be? We wouldn't be Soulful Discussions. Coming up next, y'all, my homeboy Darrow, he has his song One. Y'all know we give you nothing but indie artists right here on Soulful Discussions. Darrow, right out of Chicago, Illinois, y'all. Indie artists in these streets. We'll be right back.
One to DJ program.
Oh, you DJ. I use DJ. You DJ on mine. I take a picture.
Yeah.
You got some. You got some hot coffee. I got nothing. Oh no, I didn't talk about Jerry.
No, Jerry, no.
We talk about Jerry Springer. Yeah.
Oh.
Jerry Springer is gone. I can't believe it. And you know what I'm talking about, like Jerry Springer, right? You know he got really good shit, right? The thing is, but listen, people think because people got money, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be okay. No, people out here dying got money. You can't get around cancer, you can't get around none of that stuff. And because I got a whole bunch of money, I can't find me no more years on my life. Can't find me no more years on my life. Except for Michael Johnson.
He got that long money, okay?
Okay.
Whatever
He's
money
the only
he
one I
got,
know. Man, listen.
he get out with everybody.
He gonna out everybody on earth.
He gonna out there that they gonna tuck a truck. That
That's it.
No, I said Magic Johnson.
Oh, Magic Johnson.
Magic
Okay.
Johnson. That man healthier than me. You understand?
You had eggs and everything.
Everything. And healthier than me. Moving around real good. Y'all ain't seen him lately. He moving around real good.
I think the same about Smokey Robinson.
Well, his old
Yeah.
thing.
I'm like,
Smokey
I
just
just
sit
sit down
down.
Tino.
The big nose.
He got talk like that, like that.
Real. Whatever secrets y'all got, you need to share them.
Smokey need to go with what Black China did, okay? Y'all gotta be honest. Smokey, go see Black China folks to pull all that bow tie stuff out your face. Okay? Y'all always get me in trouble, see? Y'all always get me in trouble. Always get me in trouble. I be trying to be good. Coming back, y'all. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Tina Renee, right here. Right here on WLGB Live. Y'all already know. Y'all got me all excited right here. It's Monday! Motivational Monday. We bring y'all nothing but the street. And people that's making moves. We got Anetra, Castleman, we got Tino Gordon in the building. Y'all, today's just amazing because number one, they got me talking about dang on Smokey Robinson in his face. You need to go and see Black China doctor because that face, baby, don't blame it on those. Face plants and everything. It's a hot mess, y'all.
So bad.
We got no time to talk about everything across the field.
Ooh, let me find out. Hold on, I gotta print it. So what happened?
They had a whole year. He did an interview, I forgot what magazine, talked about how for 1 year while he was married, they had an affair, but she ended up ending it because she didn't like being inside. And she ended up being friends with his wife and shit.
Oh, wow.
See, that's what I don't like.
I said 60 years later, I was just like,
You don't tell everybody now. Now, what's the purpose now?
I don't know. I don't know.
I
That's what I'm saying. He got mad.
Yeah.
He was like, my cheeks is better than yours. I can't believe that all this time they were broken up. Now, come on. You know, it is what it is. It's like, I ain't gonna lie to you, stuff that happens, like, why bring it up all this time?
Right.
You know you was doing your dirt.
Right.
Who are you trying to upset now? He must then say, hey, baby, come on back home. Let's keep on messing around. But why you, Diana Ross, with all that money, why you okay with being a side piece?
He said he really loved her. He cared for her.
But he never loved his wife.
No, he said he loved his wife more. I said, oh.
People think it's not possible to love more than one person.
I think you can love more than one person. But what I'm saying is when you get that, that's a different thing. It's a commitment. It's a commitment. So a man or a woman go always stay with their significant other.
Yeah.
Not always.
Well, okay.
Not always.
Well, you're gonna be tied to it.
Yeah. You're gonna be tired to it.
You're gonna be like, that's my meat right there. I don't care what you say. If you ain't got no divorce, that's your meat.
And there's a lot of women out here that think they can take that other person.
Oh, that's your person.
And that right there is what nigga. And when you find out you can't, you want to start doing nasty and addictive things to bring it out into public, you know, because you find out that you couldn't. The stuff wasn't that good.
Like Bill Clinton.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, all of them.
But you know, this brings up a question is, why is it that women, if you're married, feel like they should have even the remote opportunity to deal with somebody that's married? Or me and vice versa. Why would you mess with somebody? You know that they married.
I don't want nobody else, man. No more, Lord. I want my own. When I was younger, I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? But as I got older, I'm like, I don't want nobody else. I want my own. And then when I fell in love with somebody that was there, it hurt.
Yeah.
Because I never, and then I got to know the woman, and so I broke it off with the man, and he was pissed. When I say pissed, he was pissed because, but you the one that introduced me to your wife. You the one to know your wife for some odd reason. So, but I got to know her, realize she was a wonderful spirit, a beautiful person. And what we was doing was wrong. So my morals, it didn't sit right in my spirit. So I just cut them. I said, cut them off completely. And it was an issue. Stopping my job, coming to my job, sitting outside my job. You got a whole wife at home. Go home to your wife, and she's a beautiful person. You shouldn't go home.
So is it done?
Hmm?
Is it done?
No, they good.
Me and this person been done.
Anetra fixed them daggone peach cobbler cheesecakes. Mama cheesecake.
She got that
She
food.
done fixed all that food. Make sure you don't have to smoke Robinson.
It's open over for years, a long time ago. But still, yeah. To this day, here's my number ain't changed 22 years ago. So he can still call. And he does. Like, he does. He calls once a month.
Nobody gonna pop up
Once he got out the soccer mode, we became friends. So we're still friends.
Don't be friends with that.
But this generation of women my generation of women are a little different. Like you said, we're in a generation like we don't care. Like they it's like they don't care. It's just when they don't care, they feel like, well, it's not my responsibility. It's his responsibility to then go forward and make it happen or something like that.
I'm just looking at something like, I'm like, why don't get relations? There you go.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just like I hear a lot of women saying, well, it's not my responsibility, it's her, it's his.
Mm-hmm.
If you know me, let me tell you something. Y'all know I'm in the street. I'm like, project. If you know me, if you know me and you know that I'm married, I wish you would.
I'm
The
crazy.
thing is, that's the problem. If he would have never, if I would have never met his wife, got to know that person, I swear to God, we probably so much fun.
That's another level of disrespect.
You know what I'm saying?
Work her around.
So the thing is, I'm not gonna be around sitting around your wife doing the girl last night. I'm not gonna be around. I'm not gonna do that. It's not still right in my spirit. So once I got to know this person, I can't mess with it. I'm not that type of person. That's facetious. That's not me.
I think that sometimes people will tell you, I've been in a situation where somebody was like, well, me and my wife we're getting divorced, we're separated, we're staying in the exact same house. I was like, no, you ain't. Yo, yes, we is. Now, mind you, that person, but I was like, okay, maybe y'all are not together.
I talked to somebody recently in the last 5 years.
But again, is it okay that the fact that you're not divorced?
You have to actively. Why aren't you getting a divorce? Why is there not an active process of divorce going on?
Yeah.
It has to be, there is paperwork. I need to be able to go online
And
find
look it up.
paperwork that says,
A lot of people won't do what they do, or it's gonna cost them too much to have to pay alimony. A lot of people do that too. They'll be roommates because they don't. It's cost more to get divorced to stay together, or the kids. The future depends on them being married, their college or whatever it is. I mean, it's a lot of things. Like I want a girlfriend of mine won't divorce because of a kid.
Well, y'all gonna be fine up over here. We done forgot all we got. But you know, when it all went down, you know, it just brings us to the reality of it is you never know where you're gonna find love at. But you also gotta understand that there's karma that comes with it. You don't put yourself in a situation where karma can bite you in the
I truly believe in karma.
As it will come back.
I don't want to know that.
Malaysia over here clapping like,
Yes.
both of y'all got to go.
Yeah.
You already know what it is. Now, put it over down, Anetra services.
Yeah. I do free tax returns for anybody that is out of work or retired, disabled. I do help you guys out with tax returns. I don't charge. I have the lowest ones in town. I've heard that everybody wants to have wages. I have a client say I'm not charging enough. I charge $135 for a regular tax return. It's gonna start at $150 to $200 for a business return.
Can't tell everybody on the air.
So
give out price on the air.
You can't.
She was in town. Y'all know y'all think that
Well, I've heard I put like that, but my fees start at $100 up to $200 if you pay up front. Now, if the bank gets involved, where you got to have your fees come out of your return, that's completely different.
Okay.
But paying up front is $125, $135. That's it. You come in and tax return, but you can bring me tax from somebody else. And I can look over them and see if we missed some money, and we do them again.
I'm just gonna drop all my bills.
So I have like this one man who brought me 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22, and I ended up getting him back over $31,000 between all those years of return. Money that was missed over the years when you just trust yourself and give it to somebody and think there. But he said no one's ever asked the questions I asked. When you fill out my questionnaire, I ask you so many questions about traveling, about work clothes, about owning your house, about the windows, doors, roof, furnace, hot water heater. He said no one's ever asked for those questions. I said, because those are the questions I use to get you money back.
So you think y'all gave us some money by going today, going H9 block, sitting there for 5 minutes? Don't Anetra, she's thorough, okay?
I just asked the questions that need to be asked. And if I can get you back my money, I will. And I do business returns. I help you get your LLC, your EIN numbers, stuff like that. If you need to find government grants or government money, I'm good at doing that stuff too. Wow. So you can, that's my Castleman, Perry and Associates at 5301 East State Street, Rockford, Illinois. You can find us on Google or any other platform. If you search Castleman and Associates, you'll find my company.
Boom.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Generational Wealth Man.
Yeah.
What made you start your consulting company?
So what made me start my consulting company was really my grandmother. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know where I would be without like the older people who guided me. Because even when I started doing insurance, it was just like, okay, I'm just kind of doing it here and there. But my grandmother gave me an idea to like actually sit down, listen to people, listen to their story, listen to what it is that drives them. And, you know, for me, you're not just a number in somebody's book. That's how most insurance companies treat you. You got the policy number, That's about it. I know you by your name. Sometimes I may not even know your policy number. I get that information, but I'm like, who are you? What is it that you want to do? What are your goals, your hopes and dreams? One of the things that for me that was like just the most awful thing. I went to a funeral and everybody was saying like, oh, this person was a good man. He was a good father. He was a good husband. He was a good worker. And I'm like, but what else?
Right.
You know, what impact?
Right.
He told me stories that he didn't tell anybody else.
Mhm.
I'm telling his family stories. They're like, what? He did that? I'm like, yeah, y'all don't know? Oh, I was like, okay. So what I started to do was write it down. My clients tell me stories like some of the, like, you will never know the lives that people live. So I just started writing it down. I'm just like, okay, this is your legacy. Not the insurance money, okay, we got the funeral done. Cool. What is your legacy? What is the things that you want people to know? And then what is it that you want the next generation? My great grandpa sat me on his lap since I was 5 years old. And he kept telling me, Tino, don't lose the land. Don't like keep the land in the family. I'm like, I didn't know what that meant. Like, I'm 5. I'm like, okay, grandpa, what you talking about? But cool. You know, but because especially I was in New York, he's talking about land in South Carolina. Never been there before. Don't know what land he's talking about. Got older, and I was like, oh, true story. My family lost 300 acres of land.
Wow.
Yeah.
My mom did too. My mom.
It's crazy.
We didn't even know.
And so that's one of the things that drives me, just saying like, okay, again, we don't realize how powerful we are. And my goal is just to help people just realize the power that they have, whether they just need a word of encouragement, or if it's just like, I got this big idea. How do I help? How do I get it? You know, again, how do I use, again, just life insurance is just money. People think there has to be money for when you die. It doesn't. It's just money. You just buy in dollars. Put a few pennies in here now and get some dollars back. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Build a business, give to charity, you know, give to your children.
So what would you say to a person that said, okay, I got $10,000 to sit in the bank. In the last 4 years, it makes $10,001 now, right?
Yeah.
What do you want to do with that?
If you got your money sitting in the bank, money is becoming less valuable over time.
And they use
it. Yeah, they
use it.
Hey, you know what?
You don't know that.
You know what banks are investing?
Yeah.
You know what banks are taking your money and you know where they're putting it?
What?
Into life insurance.
Exactly.
Life insurance, it's called a tier 1 capital. And that is the safest place you can put your money. So the banks are taking your money
And
investing it into life insurance, gaining 7-8% interest.
Giving you
giving
0.000.
Exactly. So you cut out the middleman.
Become your own bank.
Become your own bank.
Okay.
That's it. It's just a mindset. A lot of people think becoming your own bank is an insurance policy. No, it's a mindset. But the thing is, the loophole where it is that you're buying insurance.
So you would suggest them to take that $10,000 and do what with
it? There's a couple of options they can put into an annuity. They can put it into a whole life policy. If they're really healthy, they can put it into an index universal policy. And that money will double in about 7 to 10 years.
Yeah. So with that said, y'all not gonna get all the scoop here. I ain't gonna give you all the jewels. You gotta go see my brother, okay?
Yeah.
I'm
going to see you. Okay.
This is what we talk about on self-discussion. Power. What is the power of Malaysia? Power connection. Man, the power is the mindset. You want the resources, you got all that. You know that wealth is a mindset. You're actively working on becoming the best that you can be, not just for money-wise. That's a mindset. It's truly putting things in place. The connection is what we're doing now, connecting resources. You need some services? Well, guess what? Go to Tino. He got it. And then change. Think you see the necessary change that you want to see. Money, baby. Money will come. The question is, are you willing to put in the work?
I would say, come see me to grow your money and see you protect.
Okay.
All right now. Yeah, that is awesome. All right now.
Right here, so get everything. You got something for us, sis? I know you can sit back here.
Well, this is a question both of you guys can answer. What do you think has been your biggest learning curve in your respective industry? Whoever want to go first, go first.
Like in what way?
As far as just being, both of you are diving into entrepreneurship. So your biggest learning curve is being an
Don't depend on other people
entrepreneur.
because you especially do the work that you should be doing.
Mm.
I put a lot of my stock into other people and I was let down, but then don't let fear hold you back neither. You know, take that step and do it yourself.
That's
The
good.
fear held me back so long, and God pushed me off the edge and made me fly.
Amen.
You feel me? Because I was
Yes.
sitting there scared for so
Yes.
many years. He pushed me and said, I told you, because he already told me several times
Yeah.
what to do. And I said, God, I ain't ready. I'm scared. I ain't ready.
You said, okay. Yeah.
And I had no choice but to do it. And
All
now I should have done, I thought, man, I should have done it for a long time.
Yeah.
Don't let fear hold you back.
I love
There
that.
you go.
Yeah, to piggyback off of that, I would say in this journey, I've learned to be fearless. You know, like I've definitely learned to be fearless and step more out on faith. And I would just challenge people when people say, you know, I can't do this. I'm like, where's your faith at? You know, because you can really do anything.
Come on now.
A lot of what I do is just teaching people that you have the power to make whatever you want out of this life.
Yes.
It's just a matter of what you're gonna do. Like, why don't you believe you could be rich? Well, first it's like that you define what rich means.
Yes.
Because rich to me is not money, because I'm so rich. Y'all
Yes.
understand with my family, the love I have, the connections I have, and the friends that love me and
Yes.
support on me. I could probably go in the store right now, but I don't even care about that. I care about them, my friends, my family.
Yes.
I mean, for real, rich is also a mindset. It's not what's in your pocket, it's your mind.
Yeah. To me, it's just having more than enough. Just more than enough. And then what you do with that extra, just grow it.
Yeah.
It's so simple.
That's
Just grow it.
Anetra, I love what you said about sometimes we find ourselves investing so much with other people, but we forget to invest in ourselves.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with investing in yourself first
Yes.
and getting yourself to the
So
highest
that you
potential. So then you can go back and grab someone else.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, on your journey in this called life, as you're building your business, you want to take everybody with you.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
You're going to start out with 20 million people. In the end, it might be us too.
Yes.
Okay? And then the two may end up turning into one because people are supposed to flourish.
Yeah.
They're supposed to grow.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Did you see the interview with Fantasia on Wendy Williams?
No, I haven't.
She tried to commit suicide.
Oh, wow.
And she took a bunch of pills, locked herself in her closet. The kid was out there. She thought they had to come in and get her. And when Wendy asked her why, she said, you know, I started off and there was everybody there for me. Everybody had it and everybody was there for me. But until the pot ran out for them. And then I was left alone. I didn't know what to do. I was struggling. I felt like I had nobody to help because she had learned how to do it on her own. She depended on so many other people to take everything for her.
Or never ask for help.
Never
It's
ask
when
for
your
help.
deepest times and when your darkest times, you find yourself, not asking for help.
She didn't know how to ask for help.
Yeah,
Because
it's
some
crazy.
people appear that she felt strong.
Yeah.
There you go.
But people need to realize life is so much better on the other side.
What was that?
I was just gonna say
Wherever
what
you
else.
going,
Oh, okay.
Go.
Okay, I'm gonna say I ain't trying to learn. What you talking about?
Okay.
Right now.
Jesus, I talk to you every day. I don't want to meet the person just yet.
We all look like.
I know. It's like all the people got quiet to look at you.
Yeah. Brother, hold on. All right, y'all. We got deep over here, but I gotta ask y'all a question.
Uh-huh.
All right. My homeboy, him and his wife been married for 2 years. He lost his wedding ring. Right? Goes to the pawn shop, not pawn shop, okay. He goes to the jewelry store to get it fixed. The jewelry store said it's gonna be take about 3 weeks to fix it. But he goes and finds his ex-wife, the ring that he had from his ex-wife, and he puts it on his finger. How would you feel?
how many people know about
He told his wife he was honest.
That's the thing right there, honesty right there. As long as you got the symbol to show I'm married, don't try to talk to me. I don't care about that.
But he would have got the ring that he got from his ex-wife.
He found it?
Yeah,
it?
somehow.
And he paid for that.
Yeah.
We don't know if he paid for nothing.
Oh, he paid for it. That's
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I had a situation like that happen, but it was a watch. Heck no. Take
What's
it
that?
off. No.
I'm weird. 'Cause I don't, you told me that. Look, I'm putting this wedding ring on so that when
Why you
people know
still
I'm
got
married
it?
to you.
I
Why don't
take
you
a
just
meeting
show it?
behind stuff.
See,
Just
that's
show it.
How you just found it? First of all, now how you can't just find
See, you
a
put too much
diamond
thought
ring.
into stuff.
no,
I
I
just that's what you do.
She
Because
was doing
if I know something like else, right? She might be like, they might have children together, and he might go to the kids, and she like, so why do you have our ring on? Why you wearing?
I agree.
Why you?
I mean, my
Mm.
question is like,
Yeah.
let me speak something. You, what happens when you go to your ex? You throwing everything out. I don't care about you. You doing everything. No, what if you got this ring? You still love him. That's my next question.
Yeah,
You
that-
still love him.
But then men are
uh,
different from women. They're not
yeah.
as sentimental as women are. You know,
Yeah.
they might see that just object. You know, but there's a reason. A wedding ring carries. It's symbolic. It's not just a ring. You were married. You had a
Love.
ceremony. Blessed. You had a preacher blessed.
Yeah.
It symbolizes
People watch.
commitment.
So
You know?
would it be better if you sold it?
No, let me say, throw it in the
Yeah,
garbage.
Throw it in the garbage for what?
You got to go.
No,
No,
yeah.
girl, what is wrong with you?
That's
Girl, I don't think that. Girl, no, you can tell that.
Buy
the
me
son to
shoes.
get a
Look,
nice
the
young wife.
question is, why haven't he sold it down the way? And she wouldn't even know about it. Because he still loved his ex. That's all it is. I mean,
It gotta be something.
It gotta be
Why-
something.
why you kept
If
it?
he's a new marriage and kept that ring in
All
that
the
house
time.
with them, yeah, you might be right about that.
They
But
live in-
men put stuff away sometimes to forget. Like me, if I ever get married again with my old man, I want to though. So y'all know I'm single. But I rather go to a whole dirty box stuff. We're gonna be rich though.
I don't
You
know.
know, I mean for real, we gonna invest money in something. I got big old dirty boxes and stuff from men that bought me. I don't even wear it no more. That's a big old dirty box.
You're urban spirits, the sex guys and stuff is all in their jewelry. No, just let you.
Do they come to you sleep?
Yeah, they might. They just keep no
Oh, they
one.
say
You already know. Look, y'all, it's 8 o'clock before we gotta get out of here. Any last minute words of wisdom that you got to follow the folks at that? Who gonna start?
Okay. So I would say last word, nobody's coming to save you.
Mhm.
Take power, put it back into yourself. Don't rely too much on your job, 401k. Use that money, put it into yourself, invest in yourself, and grow yourself, grow your family, leave legacy.
And I want to add to that is never effing give up. If you
Yeah.
fall, if you feel like you don't fail, if you stumble, get your ass up,
Oh,
wipe the
okay.
dust off. I'm sorry for something. Get up, wipe it off, and keep on going. Don't give up. That's it. No matter what.
What you got for him, sis?
I just came back and giving advice. Honestly, stay consistent. Consistency is key. Even if you gotta, matter of fact, take that back. Take a break.
Oh,
I'm learning in life that you have to learn how to take a break. Sometimes you gotta just learn how to make a hard stop and reset yourself. Even if things are going great and they're going
Yes.
successful, but you find yourself losing time with your family, just take a break and hard reset. Don't be afraid to do that multiple times. We won't do this life thing perfect. We won't do business perfect. You're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna blow up, you're gonna go down, whatever it may be. But just take a breath for yourself, come back to reality of yourself, reestablish that vision or re-innovate that vision, whatever it may be. But just take a break.
Tony, I hope you hear that. I hope you watching, Tony.
I know
Take
you
a
like
break.
that. It's so funny because that was what we was talking.
I know, that's why I'm
You know, you gotta have accountability partners. Get you a friend, someone that truly loves you for who you. They're gonna
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah.
Don't get friends that's gonna tell you exactly what it is that you need to hear.
I get that from
Surround
Eric.
yourself.
Eric don't tell me what I want to hear. He get on my nerves.
Hotmess.com. Go to bed. It's time for you to go to sleep. What you got?
Hey, that's really that's something.
Tell everybody where they can find you on all social media.
Okay, so you can find me on all social media at Golden Legacy Consulting, or you can check out my website, goldenlegacyconsulting.com. That's where you can find me.
What about you, Anetra?
You can find me at Castleman and Associates. Google my company, Castleman and Associates, or come down to Shira 1134 Broadway in Rockville, Illinois. We always find it.
To get some of that good food.
Yes, that's right.
What about you, Malaysia?
You can find me at the Bougie Bookkeeper on all social media platforms, as well as Malaysia Jordan. If you just want to follow that entrepreneurship journey. It is May, it's my birthday month, so I got some good stuff shopping. Got Tauruses? Okay.
I have 10 years. I got 10 years. 7 girls and 3 boys. And I birthed 4 girls on the same day, all different years. So I have a 27-year-old, I have a 22-year-old, a 14,
We know.
a 14, 11-year-old.
But you never get your birthday.
Wow.
Come on.
4 girls born all Mother's Day.
Wow.
27, 22, 14, 11, all on Mother's Day.
Wow, you can enjoy your day.
Let me tell you something. This woman understands what she wants.
Okay.
When she wants it. So
Okay.
for the ladies out there, May 6th Saturday is your day. Go.
Yeah.
The Mother's
Yes.
Day free extravaganza is going down. We got
That's my
Mr.
birthday.
Stallion coming. Oh, baby, take the word out. Mr. Stallion is going to be here. We got K-Love, Aries. Y'all, it's the
Yeah.
Mill Review. If you ain't got your tickets, make sure you get your tickets, baby.
Yeah.
But Auntie said, value your work that you created and stay humble at all times. And
Yeah.
that's what we're gonna leave you right here. Make sure y'all come in and tune in Wednesday. We're here on Wednesday right here on WLGP Live. We love y'all. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, that was fun.
My birthday is May. My birthday
Your
party.
birthday party is May 6th. I know. I'm gonna leave y'all at the hotel and I'm going to I'm gonna go spend with y'all teaching. I'll be back.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
leave
got-
y'all at Delta Fish at the hotel. I'm going to